Thank you again, Madam Chair. Mr. Wilkinson, I don't want to belabor this. I realize that both with you and Ms. Foster, it's reliving these moments and memories is not the best thing, but I have to tell you that I'm really deeply troubled by the fact that your daughter, Akia, and I want to call her name, and I hope that others continue to call her name, didn't show up for her own baby shower. There's a report that she's missing, and law enforcement doesn't take it seriously until 30 days or so after that, because she was pregnant and because there was no proof of a baby being born in a hospital in a certain radius. Then it became, I'm led to believe, something that they were involved in. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is why I said earlier that this hearing is so very important, because we who are here and those of you who are there and the others who are participating and watching, we've got to keep reminding people again of the breadth and the scope of this problem in our country. Ms. Charlie, I'd like to ask if you would share with the committee any similarities or any differences that your coalition has identified in the media's treatment of missing Indigenous women.
Thank you for that question. In my testimony earlier, I shared the experience of a mother who I met with last week. Her daughter is actively missing. She is receiving phone calls weekly from the investigating detective. What she continues to do is get out in public and advocate herself at rallies. It's communities. The Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women Crisis is a grassroots movement, meaning people are in the streets marching, they are holding their own rallies, we're pulling together media efforts on our own, and this is where the stories are told. Media is not coming to our communities and asking these questions. We are seeking these opportunities and demanding them.
Thank you. And Madam Chair, in the time left, I'd like to ask Mr. Biscoff if he would take a moment to comment on this whole issue of family and peer support for families that are experiencing missing or exploited children. And if you could talk a bit about what the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children are doing or offering in that regard, I would appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and thank you for the question. We have an entire family advocacy division who works with the parents, with the family of the missing child in working to ensure that the environment that the child returns home to, hopefully safely, hopefully quickly, is appropriate. And the family is set up for reunification, especially in the world of in the time of long-term missing child cases. Some of our cases that our Family Advocacy Division is working to support are, at times, long-term missing children, where there's been a period of time between the last time the family had seen the child and today. So they work with the family to ensure that the family has the right things to say and the right support services to carry on. Another area that we have is our Team Hope, which is a group of volunteers, parents who've suffered either formerly or currently a missing or an exploited child, and they engage with the family as well because they can speak on the same level. They know the emotions, they know the strains that the family's going through, and they can help the family work through these emotions, once again, to keep the family together, because the family's going to be the most important second to the child, to make sure that the child returns to a good environment and the family stays together.
Thank you very much, Mr. Biscoff. Madam Chair, I'm just sitting here kind of frustrated, having served in this body for 10 years and then leaving for 24 and coming back and seeing that so many of the issues that plague this Congress and this country are still with us and unresolved. So again, I want to commend Chairman Raskin and all the members of this subcommittee who are absolutely devoted to trying to find a way to make sure that that sort of thing is not replicated or duplicated 10, 15, 20 years down the road by pushing this Congress to do whatever we can in our power after hearing this testimony to make real changes. I yield back. Thank you very much.